Over the years, girls have continuously outshined the boys in the Grade 6 National Assessment Examinations, and the same was true for 2017. During the presentation of this year's results, Candia Robinson, Education Officer in the Division of Measurement within the Ministry of Education, explained that more boys, as compared to girls, could be found on the lower point scale, whereas the girls dominated the higher scoring.
Now here you see numbers ranging from 4 to 20. These are the points that are allotted to leaders. So for example, you know that the students are given the results A, B, C, D, and E. Where E is 1 mark, D is 2, C is 3, B is 4, and A is 5. So you notice that there's a concentration of the number of students getting between, say, 10 to 13 points. That's when you add up your A's, your B's, your C's, and your D's. And that is expected, that the majority of the students would perform at the average performance level. And then you find the very bright, as we say, or the academic inclined students, you'll find that they range from the 17, 18, 19, 20. So from 17, 18, 19, 20, that's where we have our bursaries. And then from the, say from 8 down, that is where you have the students who are performing very weak performance. Okay? So the majority of them, I put pink represents the girls, and the blue represents the boys. Okay, that's what we normally like to associate the scholars. So you'll notice that if you look at the points, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, as we go higher and higher, the boys are actually performing, not performing as well as the girls. And then when we come to the points 11, 12, 13, 14, you notice that the girls all the way to 20, the girls are outperforming the boys in terms of getting the better grades, scholarships, and so on.
Scholarships were awarded to all students with 18 to 20 aggregate points and bursaries to those with 16 and 17. Based on the statistics, the girls outperformed the boys, with 25% of girls scoring more than 80% overall as compared to only 16% of boys. Additionally, majority of the girls got scholarships and bursaries as opposed to boys. Honorable Catherine Daniel, the Minister for Social Services, who represented the Minister for Education, suggested that more attention needs to be paid to the boys to help boost their performance levels and improve social and academic skills.
Now, based on our assessment of this year's results, we note that girls continue to outperform boys by an average of 5% across all subject areas. This is a persistent statistic over the years. While we continue to seek ways to raise the standard of achievement for both genders at the ministerial level, I implore every education stakeholder to assist us in that regard. Let us not leave our boys behind. Let us all look at how we are as a society engaging with our boys and responding to their needs. Our boys need mentors, and I believe they can find positive influences starting in the home, church, community groups, and certainly in the schools to help boost achievement levels.
Daniel encouraged more reading, as it has been shown that those who do score higher on aptitude tests. She singled out the parents for their efforts and also called on others to take a more keen interest in their children's education.
I take this opportunity to remind our parents that their interests and support are important contributors to a child's success. Parents and other family members are encouraged to do their part to prepare students for long-term academic success. We may say here that not all parents can read, not all parents have the ability, but just showing the interest, just being there, just listening, just opening a book with your child, all these are activities which will help the children to engage in successful reading activities.
A total of 1,001 students wrote the exam, 477 girls and 524 boys. 100 scholarships and 86 bursaries were awarded, with students receiving a $500 and $300 allowance respectively.